Now, it was Ghana's infamous celebrity shooting incident which caused the death of a taxi driver and an end to the career of two young promising artists. My colleague George Quening met with Abeku Nyame, popularly known as Jagger Pee, for a retrospective look into the incident which happened 26 years ago after Gemann's recent publicized blitz ahead of his book launch.
Gemann, born Nana Kwesi Gemann, and Jagger Pee, born Abeku Nyame, were at the peak of their careers when the shooting incident occurred in 1995. Jagger Pee, after serving 2 years, 8 months, was released after appealing his life imprisonment sentence, while Gemann, who was convicted of first-degree felony and sentenced to death by hanging, was granted amnesty by former President John Ejekumu for having served 14 years in jail. Since then, there has been several sides to the story. But one thing that cannot be altered is the fact that a taxi driver lost his life. One party that has been extremely vocal about the incident is Gemann. His ordeal has been authored in a yet-to-be-launched book titled From Fame to Shame, Untold Story of the Shocking Journey from Pop Stardom to Death Row. Surprisingly, he tagged Jagger Pee as a fair-weather friend in his recent interview with colleague Giovanni Caleb on Showbiz 360.
A relationship with Jagger Pee, the actor. Unfortunately, he went to jail with you.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
I have no idea.
You guys are not in talking terms?
No. Because, see, there are some friends known as fair weather friends. I talk about it in the book.
Okay.
You know, fair weather friends are people who will hang around with you when the weather is good. When the weather is bad, they'll turn their back on you. So it's not every friend that is a friend.
True.
But you get to know your friends when you're in trouble.
Right. Yeah.
And that is one of the things that, you see, when you're famous, people will hang around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are known as groupies.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow, when you're in trouble, they will not be there.
True.
They will move on to the next.
True.
And God allowed me to go through that for a purpose. So today I have brothers, I don't have friends.
Taken aback by such reference, Jagger Pee, who says he has known Gemann since 1987, admitted to monitoring Gemann's series of interviews, but would have loved Gemann to forget about the past.
I started moving on with my life, doing 1 or 2 films here, TV series here, and then suddenly you again. So now what do you want me to do? I can't be a fair weather friend because I was with you from day one. You know, a lot of people those days, big men, politicians, police officers, but they couldn't help it. Those are the fair weather friends.
Our visit to his Ablekuma residence was simple, walking us through memory lane and getting the side of the story 26 years on.
A member of a family is dead, gone and buried, right? The family, they have forgiven you. God has forgiven you. But you hold bitterness in you as a pastor that because I did not come to the prisons to visit you. Between this and the crime that you committed, which one is greater? That it should be easy for somebody to forgive. Look at the trauma. I should hold bitterness for your carelessness.
But in all this, who does he blame?
I cannot apportion blame to one person. I can apportion blame to the taxi driver. At the same time, the one who brought the taxi, that she knew she didn't have money on her. And I blame Gemann too.
The prison, he alluded, has taken a lot from him as he's still struggling in life. Although he does not accept any apology from Gemann, he wants him to accept his fault.
I've been told that he's even coming out with a singer about fair weather friends. If the book is about to be launched, maybe he will launch it together with the singer. So why should you use somebody's disadvantage for your advantage?
Jagger Pee further revealed how he still kept his number and even reached out to him in 2019 together with his wife, but subsequent engagements, including condolence messages sent to Gemann when he lost his wife, were read but ignored. Another encounter was when Gemann refused to join in a conversation he was put through by an Accra-based radio station with Jagger Pee as an in-studio guest. Beyond the emotion was the ultimate test of friendship that happened here. Time, they say, heals wounds, but between the two, perhaps it would require more than just time. George Quening, TV3 News, Dome, Accra.